Hey, we got a video here. We're going to show you our working our drain pan for the installation of our Electrolux washing machine in the front of our Sabre 38 DBQ. And hey, if you like our videos, make sure you click subscribe and like so we can continue making these great videos for you. Thanks.
Hi, this is Sunny and welcome back to RV Adventures by the Millers. So we are going to put a washing machine in our unit here, and so we bought this tub to put down in the compartment, and then we're going to put the washing machine in it. We chose to use a metal one instead of a plastic one because the reviews I read for the plastic one weren't all that great. So we got this. It said it was 24 by 24. It's not. It's a little, actually about 24 and a quarter, I think, at the very bottom, and then it flared up. And so the dimension in here, because of the brackets and the trim on the back wall, that wasn't going to fit. So what we did was we bent it out a little bit on the sides and pulled this piece in. So it is now 24 here. So this will go front to back, and this will go side to side. Now, we're going to close this hole up. It comes with a plug, or not a plug, but a drain where you would take a drain out. We're going to plug this up because of the amount of space that's right here. It would end up hitting the trim at the bottom of the closet. And instead, we're going to drill another hole in here, hook up a drain hose, and bring it out through the cavity and down into the lower level. So reason why is if something should happen and your washer overflows, of course you don't want all that water going down into your floor. Plus, when you winterize it, you need to be able to drain off that water, so that would be a good way to do that. Now, the way that the rig is constructed, this whole area up to probably right about here is the tongue. So we took off this panel right back here. This is where the water lines all come down. And we're going to run a braided hose through this cavity here, which we took out this bottom cabinet. You can kind of see the lines come through. So we're going to drill down through here, and we're going to bring it down into the compartment where the propane goes, and then drill a hole down through the bottom of the propane compartment, and that's where it will drain out. And we'll seal those holes up really good. So we'll show you what we do as we go along.
Next segment of this video of putting in the washer has to do with the pan we have here to go in there. We showed you how we kind of adapted it to fit in the hole. And here we've got the pan ready to drill a hole in the side. The drain pan had in it. And we used the connector that came with it, but we cut it off here inside because we're not going to use it. And we didn't want it sticking out, taking up space, where our washer is going to sit down in here. And then we just used a 1-inch cap and screwed that up tight along with this rubber washer that it came from the factory with. So on the other side of this here, this is where we're going to put our new drain line coming out, where I have this mark. So I'm going to drill a hole through here, and we'll install our nylon drain connector. So we got our hole drilled through the side here. We've got our nylon adapter that our 1/2-inch tube will fit onto. We have a washer here as a backer. We've got a rubber seal here to hold the water. And we've got another washer to go on this. And then we got a backing nut that will go onto here. And we'll tighten this down, and we should be ready to go and get it into the space in the trailer and try to get it hooked up.
Here you can see we got our pan installed. This was the factory one that we put the plug in. And then on this side is where we put the new piece that we drilled in. You look down there, our pipe, our hose attaches to the ferrule that was sticking out, and we got a hose clamp on it to keep it tight. Also, to make sure that it doesn't move while we're driving, we've got some screws that we put into where the frame is. It did take a little bit of heat gun use to get that hose warm enough to kind of slip on there. It's winter here, so stuff isn't kind of cooperating like we'd like it to be. We also, you can see, notched this out so that we could get the hose in where we wanted to. We ran it through this bulkhead here, took the screws out of it, and then it comes down underneath of our dresser here, and then it goes down through the existing hole down into the basement. That line was already, or that hole was already there where that plumbing is. So down there in the basement area, we'll attach some clamps to keep it steady, and then it will make a hole and it will drain out through the bottom. And so here we put that cover plate back on. You almost can't even see the hole that we made. I think it looks pretty good. Final product. Washing machine is in. Now the hoses that we got have 90-degree clamps on the back, and then they come over, of course, and connect here and the drain. Now we did have to undo some stuff when we came in here. As you can see behind Dwayne here, we had to take the door trim off here, and the door off here. The trim was able to stay on here, but we had to take the door off. And make sure you take this latch off right here. We found that out the hard way. We were able to bend it back and get it back into work. But as you can see, it just fits in the opening. It does fit in our pan, and it closes. So we took the drawers out of the dresser because of the hardware, and you can see we propped the bed up so that we could get in the space. It was a tight squeeze, but we got it in. Thanks for watching.